guys, welcome to the show. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Wednesday afternoon. I just finished a whole bunch of classes, so I thought I would do a quick walkabout. Loving the new Insta 360. I hope you guys like the Insta 360, and I want to say a quick thank you to the sponsors of the channel, my viewers, okay? Because I don't have any sponsors. Now I do have some affiliate links, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, but I do want to thank the sponsors of the channel, and your names are coming up right now on the screen. Thank you to you guys. Really, truly appreciate your support. Please, if you're watching the video, please think about clicking the like button. You don't have to subscribe, but just click the like button or make a comment. The channel gets pushed out to other people. I really need your help in that. So we're going to talk about things that I need to get used to about Sri Lanka. So we'll see you guys on the other side. So, things I need to get used to in Sri Lanka that are different from the West. And the number one thing that I found, besides the language, like the colloquial English, which I'll talk about in a second, is the customer service. The way they deal with people here is much different. I don't want to talk about like, I'm not complaining about bad customer service. I'm talking about the concept of customer service. And I'm not used to this because if I send an email or a text message to a company, I expect a return call in 24 hours. If I talk to somebody and I leave a message and they said they're going to get back to me, I expect a follow-up email or text message or phone call within 24 hours. That does not exist here in Sri Lanka. I have never, ever, okay, I don't want to say never, ever. 90% of the time, I do not receive a follow-up contact. 90%. And I'm talking about I contact everyone via text message, via email, and then finally a phone call. I was looking for live-in caregivers. Never got a follow-up. I started out by sending emails. Then I phoned. Talking to people here is impossible because the cellular connection is not good. And a lot of these companies use IP phones, and their internet sucks. And their accent, they speak so softly. I can't hear or understand a word they're saying. And they don't talk. Like, I called someplace and the person just said, hello? I'm like, identify yourself. Oh, hello, kitty. Come here. Meow. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's so cute. I want a cat, but mom can't have cats. She's allergic. Psst, 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 psst. Hey. What are you looking for, huh? So, you know, you call these people and they don't answer the phone properly. I called one place 2 or 3 times, and the person, I said, hello? And he said, hello. I said, hi, is this such and such a business? And they hung up on me. And I'm like, what kind? I called back a second time. She did it again. Called back a third time. I got somebody else. And then they answered the phone again, didn't answer with the identifier of the company. I said, is this company ABC? They said, yes. I said, then why don't you answer the phone like that? And they're like, well, I don't know, sir. And I said, well, why did the other girl hang up on me? And I was just like, oh, sir, I'm sorry. That person's not here yet. Can you call back in 20 minutes? I said, well, why don't you talk? When a customer calls you and wants to talk to you, why don't you talk? So, I'm sorry, sir, I don't know. I said, well, you know, that really doesn't give me a good feeling to do business with your company if you won't talk to customers. Well, I'm sorry, sir, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't bother calling them again. I just wanted to give them a piece of my mind. The other thing is that when I'm dealing with Sri Lankans, and this is not, I'm not trying to put Sri Lankans down. I'm just saying that if you want to deal with a global economy, you're going to need to step up the game, okay? If you're going to deal with tourists who are used to Western style and you want to deal in that business, I'm not saying that you need to change. I'm saying if you're going to deal with foreigners, you need to step up your game. So don't get me wrong, I'm not criticizing. I'm not saying that Sri Lankans need to become Western. I'm saying if you're in the tourism business, you're in the customer service business, you're gonna need to change the way you deal with foreign customers. So, slip that. Deal with foreign customers, okay? That's really important. So, you know, customer service, yeah, that's something that I'll never get used to here. You guys are just, you saw the video recently about going to the retirement home that we're looking at. And I went on Sunday. I left my email address with them. Today is Wednesday, still didn't receive a contact. I emailed them on Tuesday, still didn't receive a contact. I had to phone and give my email address. And even then it was trying to spell my email address. It's like ridiculous. It's like S-A-M. What, sir? S-A... what? Sam. I'm like, oh, dot. Pelpula, like P as in Peter. T? No, Peter. P as in Peter. Comprehension level is just mind-blowing. Now, I could speak Sinhala. That could be my fault. But again, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm saying these are the things you got to get used to that aren't what you are used to in the Western world. Look at the growth of the trees and plants coming out onto the road. Look straight ahead. That is insane. This is the road line. And look how much it's come all the way out there. Nobody's cutting that. Somebody lives there, man. Somebody lives there. I mean, there's clothing on the... How can someone live there with all those snakes and spiders in there? Ah! It's ridiculous. Ugh. But this is insane. How far out the grass is out on the road. And then the garbage. Ugh. I hate this. People just dumping trash. So anyway, the other thing that you got to get used to is the colloquial English. Oh, let me take a step back. Mom says one of the things you need to get used to is don't say, oh, take your time with this or whenever you can. Give them a specific date. Because if you say take your time with it, you won't get it done. So you give them a specific date, then they will tell you, oh, I can only do it this time. Because from a politeness level, I say, oh, no rush, take your time with it. And then, you know, people will be like, oh yeah, I can do it in 2 or 3 days. I don't need to do it in 24 hours. That's the Western thinking. The Sri Lankan thinking is much different. You cannot say, take your time with it, because they will. What else? So the colloquial English. So I've talked about this before, but you know, you say petrol instead of gas. You have petrol. Fuel shed instead of gas station. So roads, when you go to buy a house, or you know, when you were the roads are paved carpet. This is carpet, because most roads are dirt roads. So this is a carpeted road. Call it carpet. Talking numbers. So 1001 is 1 double naught 1. Double naught. Not 00, double naught. That's cute. Mom says I've picked up the colloquialisms and I speak like a Sri Lankan. She still doesn't do it. Even though she was raised here, she doesn't do it. Wow, it is hot. I'm so happy that the sun is back and the hot weather is back, because it has been crappy these last couple of weeks, months since July. Since July, it's been horrid, the rain. So what else? Other words that we use. There's a couple other words, and I should have written them down, but I forgot them. Oh, the head bob. The head bob. Everybody knows the famous head bob. Oh, okay. There's two kinds of head bobs, okay? There's the positive head bob. Ah, yeah, no problem. And then there's the no head bob. Oh, I don't think we can do it. It's more of a sway. The head bob is like very big. The no head bob is, I don't think we can do it. It's more of a no with a little head bob. You gotta learn that. And the other thing is when they smile. They don't smile because they're agreeing with you, they smile because they're embarrassed. It's cute. It's an interesting culture, and I hope you guys take the time to come out and visit it. But I will see you guys on the other side, and remember, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be good to each other. And thanks for joining me. I'm Sri Lankan Sammi. I am out of here.